Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Reacts video here today, reacting to another episode of Doctor Who, still in season 2, on episode 4 now, Girl in the Furnace. Yeah, we haven't watched any since last time. Last episode was good. Sarah Jane Smith was there, K9 was there, Mickey's coming along on our next adventure, we thwarted some vampires trying to eat children. I had a nice time. I've been enjoying David Tennant. I like David Tennant though. And so, hopefully, long may that continue. And today we have Girl in the Furnace. And that's an intriguing title. It intrigues me. And so, without further ado, I say we just jump right into it, I think. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into Doctor Who, Season 2, Episode 4, Girl in the Furnace.
The clock is broken. There is a man coming. He has watched over me my whole life.
What man?
The only man, save you, I have ever loved. I am your mistress. Go to your queen.
Oh my god. It's all going on. Screaming people. The broken clock, which has this woman very happy by the sound of it. So it seems to show that the man she loves, bar this man she's having an affair with, is the mistress of, is going to come save her. And the first person I thought of was the Doctor, but the Doctor's going to look very different this time for you. Apologies for that.
Are you there? Can you hear me? I need you now. You promised. The clock on the mantle is broken. It is time. Doctor! Doctor!
Yeah, calling for the Doctor. So the Doctor promised that if the clock on the handle, the handle on the clock broke, he would be there to save her and help her. Now, he's not currently here. That was a different Doctor. In this guy's defense, David didn't make that deal, I'm pretty sure, and so he might not be aware of all of this going on, but I'm sure he'll come to help anyway.
Brilliant, I got a spaceship on my first go.
Anyone on board?
Nah, nothing here. Well, nothing dangerous. Well, not that dangerous. You know what, I'll just have a quick scan in case anything dangerous.
Try and sound certain, Doctor. Anything on board? Nah, nothing too dangerous. Let me have a quick scan. Rose smiling in the background because, Eccleston's Doctor would never do these Spock scans, but, if David Tennant will do it, that's all good for her. And Mickey's just happy for it to be a spaceship and not, just a boring past, get so excited, a nice spaceship,
Mickey Smith, meet the universe.
Now that's odd. All the warp engines are going. There's enough power running through the ship to punch a hole in the universe. We're not moving. Where's all that power going?
Where'd all the crew go?
Curious. Enough energy pumping through the ship to punch a hole through the universe. And yet, it's not moving. And there's seemingly no one on board. So what is that powering? Whatever it's powering, just feels like it's going to be pretty dangerous, honestly. Doesn't feel like it's going to be friendly.
There's something you don't see in your average spaceship. 18th century. French. Not a hologram. Double-sided. There's another room through there. Hello.
Hello?
What's your name?
Renette.
That's a lovely name.
Oh, God. So aboard this ship is the fireplace of that woman earlier. And when the Doctor looks through it, he can see the woman when she was a young girl. So is this when he's going to promise her that? So was it, in that case, it would have been David Tennant's Doctor? A lot going on.
Can you tell me where you are?
Bedroom?
Where's your bedroom?
Paris, what are you doing in my fireplace?
Routine fire check. What year it is?
1727.
One of my favourite. August is rubbish though. Day indoors. That's all for now. Good night.
Doctor have a little warning for this little girl. You're in quite a fancy place in France in 1787, so be a bit careful towards the end of the year when a certain revolution starts, will you? She's just very confused, as you would be if a random older man appeared in your fireplace through the flames. But yeah, ta-ra, have a nice day.
I said the ship was generating enough power to punch a hole in the universe. I think we just found the hole. Space spatio-temporal hyperlink. What's that? No idea. Don't want to say magic door.
And on the other side is France in 1727.
Well, she was speaking French.
Yeah. Doctor, not knowing the scientific explanation, but trying to, blasé is why everyone to avoid just going with magic door, which, fair enough, Doc.
Gotcha! It's okay, don't scream. It's a fireplace, man. Look.
That was months ago.
Really?
She's very confused that fireplace bad's returned in her bedroom months later. And Doc's like, oh, curious, months you say, Time's a funny thing at the end, isn't it? The real question, I guess, is What thing in the 3,000 years in the future, in the 5,000s, built an entire ship with the power to punch a hole through the universe for the sole purpose of being able to get into this little girl in France's bedroom in the 18th century? That's the real question.
That's scary.
You're scared of a broken clock?
It's a little tiny bit. Because you see, if this clock's broken, then what's that? Because you see, that's not a clock. You can tell by the resonance. Too big. 6 feet. Size of a man.
That is so eerie and ominous. Oh. Very good point. If your clock's broken, it's the only clock. What is that noise? Him estimating to get about 6 feet. Size of a man. Which, you know, way to scare this little girl. I mean, I guess, you know, there's already a weird, strange man in her bedroom, so you suggesting another one might be here too. You know, she's wondering, what are all of them doing here? But very ominous.
Stay on the bed, right in the middle. Don't look round. You stay exactly where you are.
Oh my god. I don't know what I was expecting. Jesus Christ. It wasn't that, man. Oh god. The Doctor, very right as always. Gives it a little sonic screwdriver. I did not like that. Gets out from under the bed. Oh god, that is eerie. The kind of is it quite an 18th century kind of wig and hairdo it's got going on, and outfit, but that mask with the pale face and the smile. Oh. Ooh.
You've been scanning her brain.
It wants me. You want me?
Not yet, you are incomplete.
What does that mean, incomplete? Answer me.
Oh god, the movement. It's a very clockwork-based movement, you know, like those old wind-up toys you could get. That's how it's moving. Doctor was, yeah, big questions about this creature building that machine to get here and then scanning this little girl's brain. What does it want? What does it mean incomplete? Pulls a knife on him. Oh, it's all going down. I don't like this guy. I'm going to enjoy this episode though, because I do enjoy the creepier stuff like the gas mask children and zombies. And so I think I'm going to enjoy Clockwork Man here.
Just a nightmare, innit? Everyone has nightmares. The monsters from under the bed.
What do monsters have nightmares about?
Oh, Doctor trying to calm Renesmee? Renee? Whatever, the child. It's giving like, I don't know, the score and everything's giving Nutcracker, which I guess it does. They're kind of the same setting, period, and all that. Yeah. Great line for the Doctor. Trying to calm. Everyone has nightmares. What do monsters have nightmares about? The Doctor. Because, yeah, F this guy up. Switched him back round into the 5000s and has now frozen his circuitry. So he's not going to be scanning the little girl anymore. Thank God.
Why is it dressed like that?
Camouflage piece. Oh, you are beautiful. Really, you are.
Space age clockwork, I love it. I've got chills.
It would be an act of vandalism to disassemble you.
I've never seen the Doctor fangirl this hard over anything. But there's some lovely space age clockwork there. It would be a shame to disassemble it. I mean, smart play by the Clockwork. If it goes like that, it's a bit more, you know, a bit more conspicuous. If it dresses as it was, even as creepy and eerie as it was a bit more French, you know, in that period. Oh, the Doctor just seems so happy. I never knew he was such a clockhead.
But that won't stop me. Short-range teleport, can't have got far, can still be on board.
What is it?
Don't go looking for it.
Where are you going?
Back in a sec.
Don't worry him too much, Doc. He does a little short-range teleport out of here, so most likely it is still on board somewhere. And then you just leave, you know. You left him with the the fire extinguisher you used, at least, in case if he comes back. But you know, don't scare him too much, Doc. It's probably on board somewhere. I'm off. Stay safe.
He said not to look for it.
Yeah, he did. Now you getting it?
God, we got Dumb and Dumber together now. Oh no. The doctor very specifically said not to go looking for it, and yet here they are going looking for it. And I can only assume that it is not alone, and so you probably should have listened to the doctor and not gone looking for it.
Renette? Oh, I was just looking for Renette. This is still her room, isn't it? Been away. Not sure how long.
Go to the carriage, Mother. I'll join you there.
That long, Doctor. Renette seems very happy to see the Doctor. I guess, you know, this handsome older guy did come, appear in the fireplace, then come back months later and save her from that machine monster. And then years later he returns again to your bedroom. I mean, fair enough, Renette, fair enough.
It is customary to have an imaginary friend only during one's childhood. You are to be congratulated on your persistence.
Renette, goodness how you've grown.
You do not appear to have aged a single day.
Renette, very right, you know. You're just only kids with imaginary friends, but you're not looking so imaginary, are you, Doctor? The Doctor kind of jaw drops about, how Renette's looking these days, shall we say, in the best words possible.
So many questions.
Mademoiselle Poisson!
Poisson? Renette Poisson? No way, Renette Poisson! Later, Mademoiselle!
The Doctor very much fangirling out there. She caught me off guard. Never mind him with that kiss. God. She was like, right, he could disappear for like 30 years next time. I'm getting this kiss in right now. Come on, off guard. Didn't hear the Doctor complaining. Fair enough. Caught very off guard by Poisson. Poisson, her last name. History. Well, never my strongest subject, but I'll take the Doctor's word for all of that on her.
Who the hell are you? I'm the Doctor, and I just snogged Madame de Pompadour.
That guy is so confused. He comes in, she's just kissed some random man wearing a pinstripe suit in her room, standing by the fireplace, shouting about about random things about the King of France and stuff. He's like, what the hell is it going on here? Who is this guy? And then he just says he snogged her, lifts the fireplace, and then the wall spins around somehow and he disappears. That guy is so confused.
Mickey, every time, it's rule one, don't wander off. I tell them I do, rule one. There could be anything on this ship.
I'm just confused. Doctor's right, there could be anything on the ship. You know, of all the things to be on the ship, a random white horse. Pretty good. Pretty good.
You looking at me? That's an eye in there. What is that?
It's a heart, Mickey.
Yeah. The ship's eye was having a good look at Mickey there, like, who the hell is this guy? New friend, Doctor. Yeah, that's clearly the heart, Mickey, come on. It's right there. Just gives a little extinguish. Probably shouldn't though, God knows what is running on this ship.
Will you stop following me? I'm not your mother.
Doctor searching around the ship for Rose and Mickey as this random white horse just follows him. And about what you might say you're not your mother, but that horse, you're Marmy, okay? So it's following you, Doc.
This is where you came from, eh, horsey?
The king will be requiring a new mistress. You love the king, of course.
He is the king. I love him with all my heart, and I look forward to meeting him.
They really do be like that in the 18th century, huh? He's the king. I love him with all my heart. Would love to meet him, man. The Doctor just lovingly staring. Yeah, damn, Doc, you fell, huh? Doctor incredibly smitten. I guess for this woman, though, she's been longing for the Doctor for like 20 years at this stage. And for the Doctor, it's been like 20 minutes, you know? So she's been longing for a long time. And the Doctor's just incredibly smitten over the last short period of time.
Is this an average day?
Life with the Doctor, no more average days.
It's France again.
I think we're looking for a mirror.
Blimey, look at this guy. Who does he think he is?
King of France.
Oh, he's trouble. What have you been up to?
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he's the King of France, Mickey, so you know. It's curious, though. They've built a ship that can punch through the universe. They've used it to create an enormous number of doors into this exact period in 17th century France. Why? What do the clockwork people want? Why were they scanning that girl's brain? What knowledge are they trying to acquire from this incredibly specific period in French history?
Became the imaginary friend of a future French aristocrat to fight with a clockwork man. I would have met a horse.
What's a horse doing on a spaceship?
Mickey, what's pre-revolutionary France doing on a spaceship? Get a little perspective.
He's very right, you know. Mickey, walking around, he's seen the human heart, he's seen the human eye, he's seen, you know, France here numerous times through this spaceship, but it's the horse he's questioning. It's the horse Mickey's looking at thinking, how did this get here? You know? Doctor's very right. Get some perspective, Mickey.
Hey, all over the place. Gateways to history. Spaceship from the 51st century stalking a woman from the 18th. Why?
Got plans to meet the Queen?
No, she's got plans on being his mistress.
Oh, I get it, Camilla.
Rose, you're not going to believe this, but she is the Queen now. I know. I don't know how we got here either. Oh, Doctor. Is curious. Why? Why are the clockwork people so obsessed with this one woman? They've got an entire ship dedicated to be able to go back and watch her and scan her. Why?
Queen must have loved her.
Oh, she did. They got on very well.
King's wife and the king's girlfriend.
France, different planet. Hello, Renette.
Oh god, yeah. The broken clock, the clockwork man in the corner again. Scanning her once again. And the Doctor just coming through the mirror again. Been a long time. I see you with the king. You want to let me? I mean, all the doors they built are very useful. They helped them get in, which is not good. They helped the Doctor get in to mess them up, which that's just lovely, isn't it?
Order it to answer me.
Why should it listen to me?
I don't know. It did when you were a child.
Answer any and all questions.
What happened to the ship?
We did not have the pods.
What's happened to the crew?
We did not have the pods.
When? Oh, you used the crew.
God, that's ominous. They listen to her for some reason. They're scanning her, they're watching her. I don't know what it is about her, but they are obsessed with her. Even more than the Doctor has been since, well, they kissed. God, yeah. They didn't have the parts, so they used the crew. And they're not moving. They're just watching and scanning her. So curious.
Why come here? You could have gone to your repair yard.
One more pod required.
And why haven't you taken it?
She is incomplete.
Why her?
We are the same.
You're not the same. Get out of here!
Renette, no.
Oh god. That was a very good question from Rose, though. It wants one more part from her specifically, but why her? They are the same. What does that mean? Is her ancestor? But even if she's the long ancestor of the person who made it or whatever. Why would that change it? It's weird. They could have gone anywhere in history still, but they chose her. There has to be something very specifically her. I'm not sure what. And very poor wording there with the get out of here order, because it was now listen to that and just teleport back to the ship. Which, not good. Not the way we want it to go.
Rose, take Mickey and Arthur. Get after it. Follow it. Approach it. Just watch what it does.
Arthur.
Good name for a horse.
No, you're not keeping the horse.
I'll let you keep Mickey. Now go, go, go!
Rose is like, no, you can't keep the horse as well. Doctor, I'll let you keep Mickey. Like he's just a pet. Oh, Mickey, I'm sorry. That's the canine comparison, so now he's comparing you to a horse. Mickey can't catch a break.
I need to find out what they're looking for. There's only one way I can put her to bed.
Fireplace, man. You are inside my mind.
Oh, dear, Renette. You've had some cowboys in here.
The Doctor judging them like they did a bad job in putting up his new bathroom. Having a look in Renette's mind, trying to figure out what the hell they want. Hopefully again, they've obviously made a mess of the place, so, maybe tidy it up a little whilst you're there,
That doctor, eh? Madame de Pompadour, Sarah Jane, Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, he mentioned her once.
Yeah, but he called her Cleo.
You two really shouldn't have gone wandering about. Oh my god. It's very clearly a bad idea. Very clearly against these things. And yet you do it anyway. Just small talking about the Doctor's love life. And I know it's long, long, long and extensive. But priorities here, guys, come on.
If there's anything you don't want me to see, just imagine a door. Close it. I won't look. Oh, actually, there's a door just there. I might want to... Oh, actually, several.
Do you ever get used to this?
I don't make a habit of it.
That's fair. It sounded like she was very specifically opening some doors for him to see there. Oh. Didn't sound like he was complaining, though.
Oh, Doctor, so very, very alone.
You've never been alone. When did you start calling me Doctor? How did you do that?
A door once opened, maybe step through in either direction. My lonely doctor.
God, that's not nice. Yeah. She used the opportunity to go inside his memories. Oh, God, that took him aback. He did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Wow. That caught him very much off guard.
Dance with me.
I can't.
Dance with me.
This is the night you dance with the king.
Then first I shall make him jealous.
I can't.
Doctor. Doctor Who?
Really? There's one thing the Doctor Who writers love. It's taking the opportunity for someone to say Doctor Who, isn't it? I thought it would be like a one-off thing every now and then. I think this is our third time in like 16, 17 episodes. We love throwing in a little Doctor Who. You know what? If I was on that writing stuff, I would do it too, honestly. So I get it.
You are compatible.
You might want to think about that. You wouldn't want to mess with our designated driver. Ever heard of the Daleks? They had a name for our friend. They called him the...
Four more.
What the hell? Rose trying to give a dramatic speak. They say she's compatible, trying to talk him out of it, you know, bring up the Daleks, you know, the strong, powerful Daleks. Well, you know what they called the Doctor? They called him that can't get it out. Can't get it out over the singing.
Look at what the cat dragged in. The oncoming storm.
You sound just like your mother.
Where have you been?
Well, do you know, they'd never even seen a banana before. Always take a banana to a party. Bananas are good.
The Doctor loves bananas, huh? I can't argue. They're my favourite fruit, but God, he loves bananas. Absolutely wasted here, you know. Rose was trying to big him up as the oncoming storm, the Dalek destroyer, and then he comes in absolutely off his head. The clockwork people just looking at him like, are you sure about this, girlie? This is who you were big enough.
Brilliant. It's you. You're my favourite. Because you're so thick. You're Mr. Thickety Thick Face from Thick Town. And so's your dad.
So shut up. Oh, Doctor. And so should. Oh my God. With the I loved Rose's face whilst he was calling him thick several times, because Rose was like, Doctor, if you're going to do this, could you not do this when he has a knife to my throat, please? Oh my God.
This ship is 37. They think when Renee is 37, then her brain will be compatible.
The brain is compatible.
You believe that? You probably believe this is a glass of wine.
Doctor messing this guy up. Oh my. Yeah, they want her brain then, okay. That makes sense. Ship's phase 7, when she's phase 7, they think she'll be fully compatible to take her brain for to run the ship. I don't know why though. Why her? Why specifically her? That's a big question.
Multigrade anti-oil. If it moves, it doesn't. Right, you two, that's enough lying about. Those things safe. Safe and thick, way I like them.
Safe and thick, how I like them. Doctor having some fun with it. You know, overplaying how drunk he was. I mean, I wasn't really doing anything for the robots, honestly, I don't think. So I think it was mainly to annoy Rose and Mickey. Which, very on brand for the Doctor, honestly.
Incoming message. Report from the field. One of them must still be out there with Renette. Well, that was a bit clever.
Comes back on and tries to get his knife hand back out, but nope, just the oil the Doctor poured into him. Oh God, but the others are waking up too. And there's one left in 18th century France with her. So, a lot going on right now, guys.
Message from one of your little friends. Anything interesting?
She is complete. It begins.
Found the right time window. Now it's time to send in the troops. And this time they're bringing back her head.
Uh-oh. And so this takes us back to the beginning of the episode with all the screaming and the running and her standing by the fireplace like, don't worry, the doctor, he'll come in. He said he'd be here. Because, yeah, one of those things was hard enough to deal with. And now the entire army has gone to her to try and cut off her head for her brain. So, should probably get going.
Please don't scream. Come to warn you. They'll be here in 5 years. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. A doctor does this better.
Then be exact and I will be attentive.
Okay. Yeah, she starts seeing someone coming, immediately looks to the clock to see if it's broken, because if it's broken but she could still hear the sound, she knows what's coming. She is a smart girl, honestly. I can start to see why they want her brain. Yeah, Doctor sending Rose to warn her about what's coming, as close as they possibly can get, 5 years before. Not going himself, because he knows if he goes, then, you know, he's going to get sidetracked with other stuff with her. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So sending Rose instead. Smart.
There's a vessel, sort of sky ship, and it's full of different bits of your life in different rooms.
In 5 years, these creatures will return. What can be done?
Keep them talking.
Until?
Until the doctor can get there.
And there's the doctor's promise that she was mentioning earlier. Okay, it's all coming together. Yeah. Just keep them distracted and keep them busy until the doctor can get there, and he'll get there to help you. The promise. Bing, bang, boom.
The monsters and the doctor cannot have one without the other.
Tell me about it. Thing is, none of this was ever supposed to happen.
It happened, and I would not have it any other way. One may tolerate a world of demons for the sake of an angel.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah, Rose saying, you know, this was never meant to happen. These robots weren't meant to be here. But she's like, no. Okay, it happened. And that's fine, because, you know, it's worth dealing with these clockwork demons trying to murder her. You know, for just the small, brief moments in time she's got with an angel, with the doctor. Damn it. God, that's beautiful. Wow. Caught me off guard.
We found it.
You can't go in there.
So this is his world. What was that?
The time window.
Those screams. Is that my future?
Yeah.
Then I must take the slower path.
I need you now, you promised!
Yeah. Oh god. Damn it, Mickey. Damn it. Oh god. Comes inside his world for a moment. I mean, fair enough. You hear those screams from your future, and you're like, you know what? I'll take the scenic route to that. I'll enjoy 5 years before we get to the screaming, shall I? And then hearing her voice as she made the call to the doctor at the start. Yeah. All connecting. All get full circle.
You okay?
No, I'm very afraid. But you and I both know, don't we, Rose? The doctor is worth the monsters.
This season seems very largely people, Rose having some doubts and stuff, and people convincing her to stay. You know, because you had Sarah Jane, and Rose was having the worries about the doctor would do what he did to her, and he would just abandon her, and she'd never see him again after all the adventures they'd been on, and he'd just forget about her and never talk about her. And then Sarah Jane convinced him that, you know, it will break your heart in the end, but it will be worth it for him. And now you come here in this episode, and she's saying to Rose that all the demons that you have to deal with and fight, and all the monsters and everything is all worth it for him, for the doctor. So this season's a long case of stuff happening. Rose, you know, being told by people about how worth it, all of it, that comes along with the doctor, being with the doctor is.
You are complete. You will come.
I knew I was coming, they blocked it off.
We must have proximity to the time portal.
Your words mean nothing. You are nothing.
Some insults, but also, yeah, we must have proximity to the time portal. That means absolutely nothing to her. That is absolute gibberish as far as this woman's concerned.
Such distressing noise. This is the royal court.
I have made a decision. No, I shall not be going with you. I have seen your world, and I have no desire to set foot there again.
Boss ass bitch. I mean, she's just doing what the doctor told her to do, what Rose told her to do, you know, just stall them. They listen to you, so just keep them going, keep them busy until the doctor can figure out a way in.
You think I fear you. You are merely the nightmare of my childhood. And if my nightmare can return to plague me, so will yours.
You gotta clap for that. Ever since I showed up, I was waiting for him to ride it in, you know. I was waiting for his You know, I need a hero moment from Shrek riding in on the horse. Oh god, I love this woman though. She's killing it. Yeah. They're just a nightmare from her childhood, and if hers can return, so can theirs. And their nightmare, just like all the monsters' nightmares, is very much the Doctor.
Madame de Pompadour, you look younger every day.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, this is my lover, the King of France.
Yeah? Well, I'm the Lord of Time.
Big dick in the King of France. Go on, talk. You're the King of France? I'm the Lord of Time. King of France very confused by all of this, especially the familiarity, shall we say, between the Doctor and his mistress.
I'm here to fix the clock. Forget it. It's over. You earned for me. Talk about 7 years bad luck. Try 3,000.
How's he gonna get back?
Oh, Doctor. That is very the Doctor, though. Breaking the only way back there would be in the time window to come and save her. Because that's just the type of person the Doctor is. He saves people, you know? It's who he is. He can't help it. He can't stop it even if he wanted to.
The link with the ship is broken. No way back. You don't have the parts. How many ticks left in that clockwork heart? It's over. Accept that.
Yeah. In breaking his way back, he broke the link with the ship. And so he broke their way back too. Oh. You know, if I'm taking myself out, I'll take you down with me, shall I?
I'm not winding you up. You're right.
About the link they all broke. I mean, well done, Doctor. You solved that problem. You're currently stuck in 18th century France, but I mean, you've got an incredibly beautiful woman, so I'm sure you'd find a way to pass away your days if you were stuck here forever.
In saving me, you trapped yourself. Did you know that would happen?
Pretty much.
Yet still you came.
Yeah, I did.
There were many doors. Can you not use one of the others?
When the mirror broke, severed all the links.
Oh, Doc. Yeah. He knew it'd break, but he did it anyway. No way back that he can think of right now. He did it to save her. Damn, Doc, you fell hard. He would have done it for anyone, but, you know, it helps who she is.
Stuck on the slow path with me. I think I would have enjoyed the slow path.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, aren't you? Take my hand. It's the original. I had it moved here.
The fireplace.
A way for him to get home. She brought the exact fireplace over to try and keep that link, you know, to give the Doctor a way back home. Oh, as much as she would love to take the slow path with the Doctor and to spend her life with the Doctor, she knows that is not the life that he is meant, or neither her, you know. It's sad, but it's beautiful.
Do you think it will still work?
You broke the bond with the ship when you moved it, which means it was offline when the mirror broke. But the link is basically physical. I'm lucky. Very, very lucky.
Yeah. When she moved it, she broke the telepathic bond and link, you know. Like the Bluetooth connection, shall we say, between the fireplace and the ship. But that physical remnant of it still remains, and so he should be able to get it back online to get him back. Smart. Smart.
Wish me luck.
No.
Madame de Pompadour. Still want to see those stars?
More than anything.
Pack a bag. Go to the window. Pick a star. Any star.
Oh, I can't imagine this is going to go well. Oh, we know that, you know, they still haven't been able to control the time there through the time windows. So, yeah, what I'm getting is when he comes back, she's going to have been waiting for that particular bag packed for a very long time, sadly.
How long did you wait?
5.5 hours.
Great. Always wait 5.5 hours. Bring to the TARDIS with you in a sec.
You just missed her. Good Lord. She was right. She said you never looked a day older.
Yeah, like I said. Obviously, yeah. Missed out. She was waiting for God knows how long, and in the end she left. Went to Paris. Went to live her own life. Like Sarah Jane last episode, you know? There's only so long you can wait for the Doctor to come back before you accept you have to go off and live your life. But having appreciated the time you got with him, you know?
She spoke of you many times. Often wished you'd visit again. You know how women are. And there she goes, leaving Versailles for the last time. Only 43 when she died. Too young.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Waited as long as she could for the Doctor. But, yeah. There's only so long you can wait before time catches up to you in the end. like the doctor said last episode, actually, you know, he meets these people and he gets to go on an adventure with them, but in the end, he has to watch them go because whilst he'll go on, you know, regenerate or whatever, they die in the end. They wither and die.
What does she say? Of course. Quite right.
I mean, he loved her too, clearly. But yeah, accepting that those were the words she wanted to say to the doctor. And so yeah, it's quite right that he waits and reads those alone, you know, and has them for himself.
Why did they think they could repair the ship with the head of Madame de Pompadour?
Massive damage in the memory decks. Probably got confused. The TARDIS can close down the time window.
You alright?
I'm always alright.
Yeah, the sad thing, he's just used to it at this point, you know. Losing people he loves and he cares about is just a part of life he's had to accept.
My dear Doctor, reason tells me that you and I are unlikely to meet again, but I think I shall not listen to reason. I am so very weak. Godspeed, my lonely angel.
Oh my god. That hit. Wow. Yeah, she waited for him right till the very end, her love. Her lonely angel. That signs them up, you know. An angel, he saves people, he helps people, but destined to always be lonely because anyone he gets close to, inevitably, in the end, has to leave and he has to be alone again. Damn. The ship called the SS Madame de Pompadour, which evidently why they went after Madame de Pompadour, as the Doctor shuts down the time windows and closes that chapter. Damn, that was a beautiful episode. Wow. I can see why I was recommended for me to react to. That was incredible. Oh my god. I mean, stunning performances all around, especially by Madame de Pompadour. I mean, shout out her. And yeah, I guess it definitely feels like it's all kind of heading towards Rose eventually leaving, you know, because with Sarah Jane last episode and now Madame de Pompadour this episode, both reinforcing the fact to Rose that you only ever get so long with the Doctor before you have to leave, but you know, every second you get is worth losing him in the end, whilst the Doctor realising more and more once again that in the end he's destined inevitably to be alone. Still very sad. And I was kind of distracted whilst I looked up Wikipedia to shout out Sophia Myles as Renette, as Madame de Pompadour, because she absolutely killed it this episode. Amazing. And shout out the score again. I love shout out the score, but yeah, the way they change things, you know, the score they use for each different time period, like this time period was very nutcracker, very, you know, French, very that 18th century. Mwah, beautiful, chef's kiss. That's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. I really, really enjoyed that. That was a very, very good episode. Damn. A love story, a horror, and a tragedy all rolled into one. Beautiful. And next episode, we got the good stuff, don't we? There we go. Rise of the Cybermen. First time I get to see the Cybermen, obviously very iconic Doctor Who villains. I've been waiting to see them, and next episode we finally get to. So if you enjoyed today, and you're looking forward to the Cybermen showing up, which I hope you are, please do leave a like and subscribe for more to make sure you don't miss a thing. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below. As always, love to hear what your thought. Thank you for all the support, and yeah, as always was as well, I should say, a very special thank you for watching.